prove inspiring. Thank you very much. And now I'd like to ask our co-organizer, Ewa Niewiadomska-Szynkiewicz, the educational director at NASK, and then Mr. Peter Behrens, the KidsSafe program coordinator, the conference vice chair, and Jadwiga Czartoryska, the president, chairperson of the Orange Foundation in Poland. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Our conference is being organized for the third time running. Every year we have more participants. This year, the number of participants is double that of the previous years, and there's increased interest among international institutions. This shows that the topic of the conference responds to challenges present the world over. The NASK, the National Academic Computer Networks, is the co-organizer of this conference, and one of the outcomes of this important collaboration with the Nobody's Children Foundation, with educators and teachers, with law enforcement and the judiciary, with government agencies, with NGOs, and with representatives of the internet industry. I'd like to welcome all our partners and all the patrons of this conference, thanking you for the support you've provided us. I'd like to stress that this year's event is under the honorary patronage of practically all the ministries, institutions, and organizations that are in any way involved in providing the safety for children and young people using new technology. It's important that we join forces to make the internet a safer place, and I'd like to thank our main partner, the Orange Foundation. Internet threats don't know no borders, hence it's necessary for us to cooperate internationally. I'd like to welcome all our guests from abroad, especially our German partner, the KidsSafe organization, which for the second time has been supporting us in organizing this conference. On behalf of the organizers, I'd like to thank our friends from Germany for the great cooperation. In 1991, NASK, which back then was the coordination and academic team of the Academic Computer Network in Warsaw University, connected Poland to the internet. And that's when we began our adventure on our encounter with the World Wide Web, with the global net. In 1993, NASK, as a research and development institute, began providing telecommunications services. Initially, we focused on the academic and research community. That was the need of the day. But shortly afterwards, soon afterwards, we opened up to other users, and we became an operator of data transmission networks. We offer state-of-the-art ICT solutions for academia, state administration, and corporate clients. That includes the construction and maintenance of integrated data transmission systems, broadband internet around the country, including radio or wireless access, as well as running the domain registry for the PL. And we also work with international operator. NASK is a research and development institute, and our research on a broad range of activities online, and the work in order to implement new technology in ICT networks is a significant part of our activities. We work with many actors, players in Poland. We're also active internationally as members of many organizations and associations. We organize a number of projects funded by the European Union. From the beginning, ever since NASK was established, we paid a great deal of attention to providing safety online. The internet is a powerful tool that supports development and education, social education, but it's also a medium that can be risky. That includes threats. As pioneers of the Internet, we feel obliged, we feel bound to reduce the danger threats online. This includes academic research in terms of biometric identification as identifying of users, and providing services for network security for state administration, academic institutions, nonprofits, and Internet companies. We also, for a number of years, have been providing running a comprehensive campaign, a public awareness campaign, to make the public aware of the threats related to state-of-the-art technology. Since 2005, together with the Nobody's Children Foundation, we've been carrying out a program financed by the European Commission, the Safer Internet program, the purpose of which is to promote safe use of new technology by children and young people. Apart from important preventative measures, education of children and their parents, as well as increasing the competition of professionals on how safely to use the Internet, we also have to respond whenever there are destructive and harmful content online. We also have to fight. We also have to try to provide the best possible protection for young users in the virtual world. NASK performs a specific function in providing network security for 13 years. We've had CERT Polska, a team, the first Polish computer emergency response team, a team responding to all forms of threats and incidents online. CERT Polska works with all organizations of with a similar brief around the world as part of FIRST, the Forum of Incident Response and Security Teams. The presence of CERT Polska in NASK was a factor that brought us to work in order to provide safety online. Our technical support and our activities and our potential has allowed us to establish the Polish node Dyżurnet.pl to combat illegal content online. Dyżurnet.pl, together with NASK's activity in the field of education, complements the activities of the team at the helpline at Nobody's Children Foundation, the help point for children, parents, and professionals. And currently, around the world, there are 36 such contact points that correspond to our team, and they're part of HOPE in Europe and around the world. It has to be said that the issue of child security, of safety of children using contemporary ICT, is not a matter for parents alone, but also for schools and universities involved in training professionals in the field of media education in schools. Our conference, which brings together educators, therapists, members of the law enforcement and justice community, Internet operators, as well as content and service providers, is an important forum. We meet in order to discuss the latest trends in technology and security and find the best solutions, the solutions that would best protect our children. In closing my presentation, I would like to thank and congratulate everyone who took part in organizing this important event, and I'd like to wish conference participants a fruitful session as well as inspiring talks and discussions. I believe that you will leave this conference and believing that further cooperation is effective and will bring results. I hope that this will become a permanent event on the conference schedule in this country and throughout Europe.